Oh, my neck. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. I, Michael Cole, here with Bob Walk and with Wade Barrett. And today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw, we don't know what we're going to see here today. So we hope that's going to be a good show, Michael Cole says. I understand we have Mario going to be here today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. That's right, Bob Walk says, Michael Cole. We're going to see over Mario, who has been in the toy wrestling gathering, I would think, since 2009 YL, Bob Walk says. You got that right, Wade Barrett said. Over Mario has been in the TWF, I'm going to say, since 2008 YL, or at least 2009 YL. And here he is here today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. So, Mario says some folks out there want to know, what I'm going to be doing. They wonder why I'm here. Now, the grounds to why I'm here, Mario says, is that today I want to have an outstanding match with someone. And I think that someone that I will have an outstanding match with, I think that it should be John Cena. He should be the one that I should have that outstanding match with. As we all know, he's been in the toy wrestling gathering for years. And I think he's the one that I want to have the match with. And he's the one I want to have the match with. So, I think, Michael Cole says, here comes Ricochet now. So, let me get this straight, Mario. Let me get this straight. Out of everyone in the toy wrestling gathering that you could have a match with, and you choose John Cena. Not saying that I'm against that, but I think that at the end of the day, I think that me and you should have that great match. You know what I'm saying, Mario, right? I mean, I understand why you chose John Cena, because he's almost like an over good doer himself, But I think that it should be me that should have that match with you, here today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw. At least that's what I believe, that it should be me. Well, I've been thinking about that one, Mario says, and I truly think that at the end of the day, that it should be me and you. Now, unless you want to have that match now, or we can yield for later for that match. Anyway, I think there would be a great match if we did it. Mario goes, well, you're right about that, Ricochet says. You want to shake on that? Yeah, let's shake on that. Well, I guess we're going to see Ricochet fight over Mario here today on Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night Raw, Michael Cole says. And now we got Astronema, or Corone, whatever you want to call her, the matchmaker of the toy wrestling gathering. So, I understand, Mario, you and Ricochet want to have a match here today on here today on Monday Night Raw or Alone Night Raw. So yes, I'll give you that match. You can have it today, Astronomer goes. So we'll see Ricochet fight Mario or over Mario here today on Monday Night Raw or Alone Night Raw. And Ecliptor says it'll be cool to see how Ricochet and over Mario wrestle, how they fight. And I think between you two, it's going to be an outstanding match or outstanding fight. At least that's what I believe. That's my take on it. Ecliptor says. Alright, Astronomer says, let's have the match now. Mario fight Ricochet or over Mario fight Ricochet. Well, we do know, Michael Cole says we're going to get over Mario fighting Ricochet here today on Alone Night Raw. Michael Cole says. Now, Bob Walk says Mario and Ricochet never wrestled before. So it's going to be cool to see how Mario can handle this. Mario just body slammed Ricochet. Michael Cole says. And whatever that hold was, he just tosses him over his head and drops him in the ring, Michael Cole says. Well, Bob Walk says, we do know that Ricochet is a high flyer. He just overkicked Mario down, Bob Walk says. But yes, Ricochet and Mario had never wrestled, never fought. Was a good grounds to why. One is a wrestler, the other one is a watersmith. So I don't really think one would have the skills or craft, to wrestle. But then again, Mario is a 3-time TWF tag team fighter with his younger brother Luigi, Wade Barrett says. But I don't see how Mario can outbeat Ricochet. Oh, a body slam by Mario. But it's more like a side, Ricochet's down. I can't see how Ricochet can wrestle Mario. But I can't see how Mario can wrestle Ricochet. But I can see how Ricochet can wrestle Mario. And so far it seems to be an even match, Wade Barrett says, from someone who is a watersmith by trade, that's what he does. He's got to watch out. He might get a star and become unbeatable, which I don't know if we could say the answer for that, Wade Barrett says. Mario coming down, Wade Barrett says, Mario came off in the top steeple and got drop kicked and knocked down by Ricochet. And now Ricochet's going to go to the top steeple now. Mario is going to be in a bind now. Michael Cole says Ricochet's going to come down now. And if Ricochet can land down on Mario, then Ricochet can get a win over one of the well-known film game cells, Mario, or over Mario, as some folks like to call him. Michael Cole said, well, Bob Walk says, if Ricochet beats Mario, he'd be beating a well-known film game self. Bob Walk says, 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Ricochet. Ricochet won this match here today, Michael Cole says. And Mario and Ricochet show shit. Mario and Ricochet show good sportsmanship between each other here today on Alone Night Raw, Michael Cole says. What a wonderful match we got to saw between Mario and Ricochet here today, Michael Cole says. I guess Bob Walk said you could say that it was a dream match or a dream fight between Mario and Ricochet. And even if it wasn't, Bob Walk, and even if it was not, it was still a good match, Bob Walk says. I could tell you one thing right now, Wade Barrett says. Mario made a believer out of me. because I didn't think Mario could have a good wrestling match with anyone. But he had a great wrestling match with Ricochet. So I will give Mario that, Wade Barrett says. But I don't want him anywhere near my waterworks, Wade Barrett says. Well, Michael Cole says, we're now going to take it. We're going to take it away to Mike Lane. All right, Michael Cole, Bob Walk. I'm going to be talking with Ricochet here today on Monday Night Raw, or Alone Night Raw. All right, Ricochet, you just had a awesome match with Mario, or over Mario. Yes, I did, Bob. Yes, I did, Mike Lane. I had a great match with Mario, or over Mario, or whatever you want to call him. You know, I wrestled a watersmith. And no, I'm not talking about T.R. Hopper, who was in WWF between 96 while to 97 while. No, I'm not talking about T.R. Hopper. I'm talking about Mario, or over Mario. See, at the end of the day, I have a lot of onlook for Mario. You know, and for his film games and his funny books and his dolls and his drawing shows. Me and Mario had one hell of a great match. I still beat Mario, but it could have gone either way. Well, Ricochet, some folks out there might wonder if Mario and Ricochet would make match of the year, or was it a dream match? Oh, I don't know if it was I hope it makes match of the year. I hope it was a dream match for someone to see both of us wrestle, both of us fight here today. And if not, oh well. I still think me and Mario may had a great match. Well, that's my talk with Ricochet. Back to you, Michael Cole and Bob Walk. Thank you, Mike Lane, for talking with Bob Walk, for talking with Ricochet here today on Monday Night Raw. And that's all the time we got here for Monday Night Raw, or Alone Night Raw. I, Michael Cole, Bob Walk, and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Monday Night Raw, or Alone Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.